to Take, we can give the gas can. Or sell it or whatever, dump it.
Oh, it's still covered in dirt.
Well, that's okay. 99% of it's back there at the car wash.
Yeah. You forget that the car can go fast.
Yeah.
Because you never do it, you know? I'm gonna go ahead and dry off all the cameras and everything with microfiber once we get to the independent rental place. Dude, that was no acceleration either. Forget what going fast feels like.
Yeah.
We have a full bottle of glass cleaner, right?
I don't know. We bought a brand new sprayway, right?
Yeah. Will you hold on to the microphone? Just not right now, but in a second. Thank you. There we go. She pulls.
You mean alignment?
No,
or just acceleration?
No, just acceleration. Yeah, she pulls.
Yeah. police motorcycle. I wonder if they have those guys on motorcycles in the snowy winter time.
Doubt it. But who knows? Okay, do you know the laws here? Can you turn right on red at a red light?
I think so. I mean, earlier the car did it. Well, we don't have to worry about it
Well,
now.
no, because there's an extra light here for the right turn lane.
Oh, I don't know.
Because like in Texas, you can.
In Texas, yeah, you can even.
But in some states like California, you're not supposed to turn right on a red light, like a specific light for the.
In
right
Oregon,
lane.
there's certain stop signs you don't have to turn. You don't have to stop at if you're turning right.
Wow. That's why FSD is going to be hard to solve in everywhere, because the rules are different everywhere.
Independent rental. Wow, $425 a day. I had no idea that's how much they cost.
Skid steers?
Yeah.
We'll park back where we did.
Where was the door we came out of? Right here, wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, they're trying to.
Break in?
No. But maybe. Their key is stuck or
I
something.
think, yeah, they're trying to get in.
Well, they're trying to get in, yeah, but.
Oh, their arm is. Hold it. No, their arm is not in.
No, but I think they're doing it legitimately. Not illegitimate. We'll deal with the trunk later. Or at the rear later.
Yeah. But they also said any repair is free.
Yeah. No, that's true. The repair is free. I don't know.
And the first windshield is free. The second one is $100. And you know anybody that does that quick repair thing?
How many bedrooms is it?
Well, it'll stop it from going if when
We have the pay for
well
it.
what I mean is if they'll pay for the kit, but it's a whole lot better to pay somebody to get it done. I mean it'll
I just mean I'm gonna get it replaced anyway.
absolutely it'll shoot across the whole windshield.
Yeah, we got out of it whenever we were. Dude, it was. I've heard. Yeah, they were saying it's supposed to be terrible. They were saying I'm glad that we got out of there. Pretty happy about it. Oh, there's Wednesday. Say the backhoe's moving. You too. I'm at the rental place. We just returned the generator and cleaning up the parts of the car. But you know what's happening? What? Is that what you said? When did you say that? When I w- when I w- what? Okay. Well, that's what you basically said. Yeah, I got you. Yeah. And this needs to come up. I don't have a
I was driving fine. Yeah, I don't know. No? Yes. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
we had made it all the way with no cracks on the windshield, but we have one. It's not where I can see it from the inside, but I'll send you a picture. Yeah, I'm glad I got the windshield protection from it. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Alrighty. No, alrighty. Love you. Talk to you later. Bye. William, you ready to go? Ready?
For the generator. God, I had no idea that was that much. How much does it cost to buy one?
3,000.
Really?
Yeah, they're expensive.
God, I had no idea.
Yeah. I can check my statement. I mean,
What do I smell?
it's probably a little bit of the generator still.
No,
Or
I mean,
whatever
I
it
don't
is.
smell gas. It's nothing bad.
Oh.
It might be the breakfast burrito,
Oh yeah, I got
or
you.
maybe it's just the Dalton Highway mud.
Could be it too.
It's 61 degrees Fahrenheit. It's very nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's today. What was $178? $5.29.
It's so warm.
It is quite warm. Yeah,
It's nice.
status on hold. Interesting.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
I know they everything they were either sending out or bringing back, they were checking it, but I think
Yeah, I bet that's what it
it
was.
started okay, right?
Oh, it started great and ran great. It's only whenever he hooked up a load that was a lot, and he was saying it's probably just the oil, and they don't. They fill up the oil.
Yeah.
We'll go ahead and start self-driving. Just want to get it to here. Driving to Fairbanks, Alaska.
So he asked me, Take asked me, I didn't mention it at first. He said, "Wow, this must have cost a lot up there." That's when I told him the number. You said it was $8 a gallon.
Yeah.
He was real happy to get that. I was actually, before I gave away the Starlink, I was thinking of giving it to him instead.
Yeah. But he might have had one.
Well, right, and this, the transportation is a little bit harder up where we were, up on the Dalton Highway.
For sure.
So I think hopefully it'll go to good use. So most of our trip, people were complaining how hot it was in different cities, especially Austin.
Yeah.
What was the temperature in Kentucky? Roughly. Daytime 70, 75?
Yeah, roughly.
So not horrible.
No.
And then at night in Kentucky, where your place is?
It roughly stays the same.
It's the same.
Depends on the day, but lows are normally in the lower 70s or upper 60s.
Really?
Yeah.
So it stays very even.
Yeah. I mean, the daytime it'll get up to 80s, but not always. Whoa, monster truck. Look, monster truck.
Behind us? Oh, there.
To the left.
Wow, they have people in the back.
Yeah. This is... interesting to say the least.
That wasn't bad.
No, I just didn't. I don't like those intersections.
Yeah.
Where it doesn't have a light.
Yeah.
Just had to pull over. It is cool. Yeah, that crack is kind of annoying, but I was thinking of going back to going to Anchorage, but I put it in the route planner, and it's gonna literally add almost 40 hours to our trip.
Wow. I thought it was going to add 10.
I did too. No, because you have to go down there and you have to
Yeah,
go
and then-
back up.
oh, you
to
have to come back
Fairbanks.
out?
Yeah, yeah, because there's no way to cut over.
So I did that when I was here last time. I went to Anchorage first, and then up to Fairbanks, and then north almost to the Arctic Circle, and then back home. Well, no, then to Homer, Alaska. and
Homer,
Kat-
Alaska.
Yeah, in Katmai National Park. And after that, they have a system. Look at this, black belts, black belt taekwondo.
Yeah.
Anyway, they have a system called the Alaska Marine Highway System. And
Okay.
it's boats,
Huh.
and it's a ferry boat. You can load your car on it. I did. But when I came up and asked, see, this was part of a parade. I asked, what do we do with the car and what do we do? I think it was 4 nights. And they said, well, we have room for your car. I told you about this, but we don't have room for you and your family, your ex-wife and your son. So they said, but you can put a tent on the back of the boat. So we did.
What car was it?
Toyota Camry hybrid,
Oh, okay.
the one that Mark was driving 3 days ago.
And now he drives a Cybertruck.
Now he drives a Cybertruck.
One of the greatest vehicles.
And he wanted originally a Model YL, but he changed his mind.
I wonder why. I mean, yeah, standard Cybertruck, the $60,000 version versus the YL. I don't know. I think I'd go for the YL. Like, if you're gonna go for the Cybertruck, go for the at least air suspension at a minimum. That's my thought, but. Roll down the back windows for a bit to maybe get the fumes out. Any lingering fumes? Did you see the video of Starship being recovered?
No, I just saw the one you showed me where it landed and then fell over.
Oh, dude, it's been floating for, it was like 20 something hours.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's still sending out telemetry.
Oh, good. So it probably worked 100% the way they were hoping. Did any of the engines fail?
Nope.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, the booster is a whole different story, but apparently next flight they're going to try to catch the ship. Man, that's going to be crazy. I hope I'm able to make it to that one. What if they do that on like 10-11 or 10-12?
Yeah, you know, it's so weird. There's the Austin, what is it, South by Southwest Festival
Yeah.
on that same, you know, one way or the other.
Man, that would be sick.
Look at that. In the old days, there was nothing like that possible. You know, to just merge over smoothly across 3 lanes.
It's done that like 7 times now.
I
And
know.
it does it good every time. It's fascinating. So you're gonna do the same thing as last time? Beautiful. All right, now I have to see where we're going next. I don't know what that smell is.
What is it? What's it smell like?
I don't know. Maybe glass cleaner?
Maybe. Here, I'll just put that down a little bit.
I'll put mine down too.
Um,
Okay, we're going to Delta Junction. We need to get there with as much as a buffer as we can.
this knife opened up.
We're gonna get there with a very large buffer.
I like that.
Okay. Oh, which one? Is this the?
Is this the visitor center?
No. This is the one that the FSD was like, no.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Thank goodness. Where is it? I know it was over here somewhere. That was the one that had the 2 chargers where we met the guy in the... I don't remember.
So I don't remember if it's possible, but I would like to try and make it so we don't do any more long jumps at all.
Oh, no, that's the plan. Yeah.
Like where we arrive with 10 or 20%.
It's been the plan all along. It sucks to have to do those.
I'm going to grab
Where?
a couple things. Let's see. I'm going to go inside for a few minutes.
Okay. Okay. That. Okay, wait, then it's over here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Man, they hide these chargers, I swear.
Yeah. So how did it come out? Do we need the Jackery plugged in? I mean, to the anchor?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna unplug it. Gives us a little extra room.
Yeah.
I'll be back in a little bit.
All right. It says there's CCS to talk. Interesting. We'll stop there if we have to. Let's do plug share. Says it's a slow charger. It's funny. 25 kilowatts being labeled slow. Why do I just not believe this? It says that there's a fast charger. It says July 3rd. Interesting. I assume it's not BC Hydro. DC Fast in Beaver Creek. Not true. Excuse me. Burwash. Oh, Burwash is on the other side, isn't it? Last successful charge 4 hours ago. Somebody was recently there. Cam 1870. Alaska. Sure. Nope, that's not right. Flow Charger Beaver Creek. There's Burwash, yeah. At stop Burwash Landing. I think I remember this place, but I don't remember. Is this the... Yes, I do remember this place. Maybe. Zoom out. Yeah, so it's like, okay, yeah, there's the... There she is. There's the cultural center. I didn't ask. Oh, don't tell me. If it removed all the destinations, I'm going to be so mad, dude. So done with this crap. I have to go back and add all of those. Brother. Navigate to 265 Richardson Highway, Delta Junction. Yo, we're going to the North Pole. Sometimes I love this car, and sometimes it's wildly infuriating. Gotta hide the camera again. I'm going into service mode plus. When you can feel someone else's bass outside of their car from like another road over, you have too much bass. I love my bass. Keep that in mind. But there is such thing as too much bass. And that is too much. Sustaining abundance. That's the best loading screen I've ever seen. I love that. Okay, service mode plus engaged. Let's do. What is it? I forget what it is. I wrote it down. It's something about torque. Torsion. Yeah, that was it. There's two of them. I'll put in both. You can't be plugged in. That sucks. We will wait. Oh, is he coming back? Is he going back in? What's he doing? He's doing zigzags in the parking lot this way. It's an odd way of walking, but all right. I'll take it. Is that his laptop? Ready to go? You ready to go?
Almost. Let me put this away.
Alrighty.
So what's our next stop?
It is called Recharge Alaska something. It was the one where FSD had the hardest time parking there, and we had to park manually.
Yeah.
Do you remember that one with the grass?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 120
120 volts.
kilowatt.
Oh, okay. And what percentage are we arriving?
49.
Good. What is that?
That's the torque stuff for the steering wheel.
Oh, cool.
It's service mode.
Yeah.
Service mode plus. Yeah, that's why I have the camera up like this, because it shows my VIN and all that. Are you ready to go?
Yeah. Are you going to drive on this service mode?
No. I just want. You can't use it whenever it's plugged in. So I'll show you. Here we go. There we go. I'm just gonna give it a quick. Okay. Oh, that's pretty bad. That's fun. Okay. I don't know which one to believe. Oh, that's 3.
Torsion bar. That's not. That is steering wheel.
Mhm.
Okay.
Wait, which one was the 3S or
3P.
3P? It's 3S. Okay, so that's how much weight is on the steering wheel. Watch this though. Oh wait, what the heck?
Oh, interesting. It's real close. It's very, very close.
Yeah, again, I'm barely pressing on it. And it does that, but again, whenever you're driving, if it ever is beeping at you and you can't, and going up and down on the scroll wheel isn't doing anything, press down on this side.
That side.
Just like don't disengage, obviously, because we're trying to keep the streak. I'd rather it, give me a strike than that, because we have 0 strikes right now. But press down.
Did it
on this
already
side.
get rid of our second strike?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you just press down on this side, and if that doesn't do anything, press down on this side. If that doesn't do anything, well, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
But that's just literally like
enough not to break it loose.
And like just very little as well, because it happened on the way here.
You said that was the first time in a week or two.
Yeah, since this thing, must be that the thing's getting worse.
Did this? Oh, I was going to say the zip tie is okay. Do you cut yourself on one of the zip ties, right?
It wasn't bad. Yeah. long as you don't drive manually, it's not a problem. Oh, do you want it in light mode?
Oh, what do you mean? Oh, it doesn't matter.
It's up to you.
Yes.
Cool. We'll put it in light mode. Wow, look how dusty the screen is.
Yeah.
Display. Light.
But oh, there we go. We can still see outside, so it's not a problem.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and wipe down the screen. Get all that dust off. A little toasty. The sun is beating down.
Yeah, it feels good for the moment, temporarily.
Yeah, you were
Look, we're
outside.
running air conditioning.
Crazy.
And we have energy to burn.
We do. Yeah, there's only...
That was the man that we saw there. He had a Rivian, right? Was it a Rivian or a the future Charger?
It was a...
Or it wasn't a Mustang.
No, it was a Hyundai. It's a big
Oh,
SUV.
an Ioniq 9.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was an Ioniq 9, and we saw him at 2 or 3 places. I mean, like passed him on the road a couple times.
Yes. And he was booking it too.
Yeah. And you know Jay, the guy that said he was going up to Prince Rupert or something like that?
Yeah.
This morning at 5:41, he sent me a text and asked how it's going. And I said, we're doing good.
Good.
Look at that old car.
Yeah. Yeah, I hated that last charging stop that we had to do, the one before this with the generator. With that generator sputtering out, it scared me. I thought that generator was going to break. The way, because you were asleep when it was doing it. It was going like that.
Uh-huh.
And I didn't want to break it. Because it was, $500, well, it was like $3,000 is the generator itself, and I wouldn't have to pay for it. So I was just making sure it didn't break while we had it. But I did not like getting there at 0.
Yeah,
I know you didn't either.
no. But we're back in almost regular civilization.
Finally. We're back in something that EV drivers do normally.
Yeah.
We just went in the 0.00001. Now we're doing the 0.01.
Well, they said up at somewhere, I don't remember where I read this, it said only 2% of the people who visit Alaska go further north than Fairbanks.
Yeah.
Or, near Fairbanks, out in the woods or whatever. And we're way smaller than 2% because we did it
in an EV.
In an EV with almost all autonomous drive. How much, on the first time on the Dalton Highway, how much autonomous did we use? I mean, FSD, a quarter, a half?
Oh, 20%?
Yeah.
15? Not a
Because
ton.
I know FSD saved the lives of some rabbits.
That wasn't on the Dalton, though.
That wasn't?
No. That was the Cassier.
Oh, okay.
Cassier was a lot smoother.
Yeah, it still had, though, a lot of potholes.
No, the Cassier was all right. I mean, there were potholes, but it wasn't like Dalton potholes.
So this is, I'm going to switch this over to here.
All right.
Okay.
Are you prepared to stop?
The car is.
I wonder if the Yukon is going to the Yukon.
Which one is the Yukon? That one. What country has internet code at the end of .gl?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because Google has bought, or rented some of it.
Yeah. I know .tv. It's Tuvalu.
Is that the 3 islands?
The 3 islands with now a permanent population of 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It used to be like 400, but it's all, not all, but basically underwater now. And they have little raised houses that it makes like $400 million. It's crazy.
What do you mean? 400 for selling the internet?
For the domain name.
Oh,
Yeah.
what's that say? Bumpers, glass, wheels, engines, transmission. So that's just a junkyard.
Yeah.
I was thinking if we see one of these guys that does the chip crack, usually if it's shorter than about this big, sometimes they can stop it either temporarily or permanently.
Yeah.
I know you're going to have it replaced.
Yeah, that's the only thing though, is I don't know Tesla's policy on that, because I know that there's a lot of stuff that, like, if you get it fixed, you can't get it replaced, if that makes sense.
Oh,
If it's not by this, like, if Tesla fixes it, then they'll replace it as well.
oh, the
But if
thing I read,
uh,
they would pay any service that would provide a receipt for the fixing part,
interesting.
and they pay 100% of it. Because see, I just signed up for it. I had to replace my windshield about, I don't know, right after Chattanooga. I mean, I think it was on the way back from Chattanooga when I got a little tiny chip and then it spread. And that's when they offered me the $16 a month coverage. So I went through and read it as carefully as I could.
Yeah. Thank goodness I got it.
Well, yeah, this trip was almost guaranteed. And I'm glad we had the 2 kits, the tire repair kit and the glass repair kit. Now, we could do it ourselves just to slow it down. You don't even need the drill or the pressure device. I've done this already twice on my old windshield.
Yeah.
And if you can get it to go inside the cracks and you're in the shade, if you can get it, and it's real thin liquid and it doesn't set when it hits the air. It's not like super glue. It stays a thin liquid until it sets with the ultraviolet light. And the farther you can get it to go in those cracks, the more it stops the crack from moving.
Yeah.
Last time I did it professionally, it was too expensive, but it was $80. I was in Eugene, Oregon.
Nice.
And the guy had a special drill, like a Dremel tool drill, and he knew how deep, because there's 2 layers, I think.
Yes.
And then there might be,
Well, Tesla's is 3 layers.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I remember they said something about sound deadening and maybe a little more rock proof. So, I mean, so nothing would come in.
Yeah. No, Tesla's glass is really good.
I know it's about $1,600 to replace if you just pay plain old cash. If you do it on the regular insurance, it's $1,000 deductible. If you do it on this insurance, the first one, like I said, is free. and I don't remember. I think it's a 1-year period that they count. They do the counting. Is your phone charged up?
Maybe. 42.
Good number. Venmo. I get all these messages. We are updating our terms of service
Yeah.
from, and you never, at least they're not asking for any information.
Yeah, I wonder when we got the crack. I think it was on the way out. Oh, the way in.
Now, oh, you mean going up north?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. What path are you taking? What's the next, are you aiming for Kentucky or Seattle? What are you aiming
Kentucky.
for? Kentucky. What's our crossing point? Do you have any idea?
Yes. I was putting them all in on the screen for you. I was gonna do all like 30 of them.
Oh,
I got,
shit.
yeah. I got to 6, and guess what? I put in 6. I clicked calculate, and it said no route found a destination, and deleted all of the stops.
Yeah, except it kept them in your recent history. No?
Nope, they were all gone because it was a part of one trip, and I was so frustrated because I had to drop pins because they're chargers.
Oh, well, but you originally let it calculate for you? What if we just, after this stop?
Well, no, we'll just do the next one and the next one and the next one. It'll be fine.
Well, that's good, but what I mean is, was it a better route planner, or was it?
Oh yeah, a better route
Which
planner.
one was it? Okay. When are we going to hit Tesla only? Only in the U.S.?
No, we're actually is going to be quite close into Canada. It's going to be in Grand Prairie, AB.
Alberta.
Sure. Yeah, here. Look, you can see.
Holy shit.
Oh, here you go.
That's a lot of
It did it again.
hands on defeat. Okay.
I had to press down on this side.
How come it's still showing it?
It'll go away. So it gives you the red hands even though you didn't do anything, and it takes a second to go away. Yeah.
Oh, and then it turned on hands-free mode. That's so weird.
Yeah. Yeah, we literally just have to get to there, and then it's going to be so easy.
And Tesla's the red. What is that black one in the middle near the end?
Oh, we're not actually going to stop there. The A Better Route Planner just wants us to.
But we will be in reach of only Teslas halfway through Canada.
Right.
Or, well, whatever that.
Yes.
I'm going to make a wild guess
Yeah.
that we did not see Sonny and his mom.
That we didn't?
That we didn't see them in Dead Horse.
We did not see them in Dead Horse.
Good. Because that'd be really sad if they flew up there and we weren't there.
Correct.
Hey, Sonny, thanks for coming to meet us at the other 3 places.
We appreciate it. I already talked to them about it.
Oh, good.
Yeah, they were serious about it too.
Okay, what's the next? We've got 84 miles on this highway. Okay, you remember Mary Lou, the older lady from the Philippines?
Yeah.
We talked to. Can we call her?
Sure.
Okay. We don't need to mute, but she's lonely and sad.
Oh.
It's ringing. It's weird. My ring is really low volume.
Call has been forwarded to voicemail.
Oh, she's probably busy. Well, she can't walk much. She can only walk about 100 steps a day, including inside her house.
Wow.
Maybe 200 at the most. So I have no connection to her, except I hired a lady to help her about 3 days a week to come in and pick things up and clean and walk with her and make calls, stuff like that.
That's nice of you.
Well, as, her family, she has a son and a daughter that don't take care of her as much as they should. Alaska. Oh yeah, we're in Alaska.
Did you forget?
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
Yeah, I felt a little stop. We're not picking up hitchhikers. Oh, that's a
Correct.
motorcycle guy.
No, I think the reason it did that was to slow down for the railroad crossing,
Railroad?
but it saw everybody else wasn't.
Oh,
So I was like, okay, I guess. Huh. IKEA's from Indiana.
does Indiana touch Kentucky?
Yes.
Which, north, south, east, west?
North.
North. There's an author named, let me think of his name now. Oh, hang on, it'll take a minute. He wrote Jonathan Livingston Seagull, and he wrote Biplane, and he wrote not Imagination, what's it called? God, I used to have a memory. Illusions. Those are three of his. The most famous book he wrote was called Jonathan Livingston Seagull, and in the one Illusions is the one I like. He wrote about a man in Indiana who gives airplane rides to people and in fields. He finds a little field outside a small town, and people come because they're curious, and he says for $3 they'll fly you around for 10 minutes or so. Anyway, it's a great book. Did you ever think of, did you ever fly in a small plane?
I've flown a small plane.
Oh, what kind?
It was a little Cessna.
That's right, I think you told me.
Yeah.
It was a two-seater?
Yes.
And what'd you think?
It was fun.
Do you think you'll ever try for a license or solo?
I'd like to. I just know it's expensive and takes a long time.
It is. In fact, that's one of the reasons I bought my Tesla. Because I was going to buy, instead of a Tesla, I was going to buy an airplane. And I had to weigh the cost and the benefits and how much I'd use it. So I bought the Tesla instead.
And you have to have a plane.
Yeah, the easiest and maybe the best way to do that is to join a club. You get about, anywhere from 3 to 15 people that all share in the costs. And then you sign up for certain days that you want. And you might want it for a whole weekend. You take it somewhere.
Yeah.
Like flying into Alaska.
Yeah. Whoa.
That was a weird one.
That was weird.
But nothing dangerous. No one around.
And it didn't even slow down a mile per hour. It stayed at 66 the whole time.
Really? That
Yep.
was fast because it was very obvious to both of us. That's strange. That man has his dog out in this huge field that's probably 50 acres, and he kept it on a leash.
Huh. Man, I'm sorry, but I hate going slow. That was killing me whenever we were going from the generator spot where he had pulled off. I couldn't do it, bro. I was like,
Yeah, I love it. I love the super slow. If for hypermiling,
yeah,
if we still had that scroll wheel, but we could do like Mad Max, but with the scroll wheel, or better
Yeah,
yet,
yeah.
Sloth with a scroll wheel,
yeah,
like it used to be. Well, again, you've already heard me say we need a tourist mode, or a parade mode, or a follow me mode, or a hypermiling. You know, the computer could figure out.
Wow.
Yeah, I saw them coming over.
that was good.
The computer could calculate, let's say we had good roads like this, but we had to hypermile. We knew for sure. Wow, it's coming back.
Yeah, the sensor's getting worse.
Yeah. And it's not worth the 40 hours. If we ordered the part now,
Oh, and it would be 3,000 too.
it'd be 3,000. It probably wouldn't get there for a week or two.
No, it would not be worth it. Especially in Alaska, it might take even longer.
Yeah.
And I've already ordered the part. Well,
How
I've
did you get
reserved
it from a junkyard, or where'd you get it?
No, it's brand new.
Oh, how'd you get it?
Called a friend of mine, runs a EV, Tesla specific repair store.
Oh, and they're able to buy straight from Tesla?
Yes. And they also build their own parts. So the BMS system and the old Model S's, they have a few different issues where they corrode and then they'll short and break. And Tesla just replaces the entire battery pack when that happens.
Wow.
But what they do is they come in, and this is the same thing. They'll actually replace individual cells or cell packs. They're full.
That's amazing, because they might be the only company in the U.S. that does that.
No, they're not the only one, but they're very few out of. There's less than 20.
The video of the garage where they had a Tesla battery pack in a little, like a circus wagon kind of thing.
Yeah.
And it caught on fire.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
And
No.
this is about 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And then I think the dog started barking at it. So they got poles and they pushed it out into the driveway while it was on fire. It was a Tesla battery, but it wasn't in a Tesla car.
Yeah. So what they do is they actually designed a PCB. They designed their own BMS to replace Teslas. So they'll take apart your battery and this is less than $500 for the repair.
That's incredible.
When Tesla wants to charge you $26,000 for a new battery.
And Tesla only gives reconditioned batteries. They rarely give you new ones.
Correct. And they will take the battery apart, take the BMS out, put in their custom BMS that fixes that issue that they custom designed.
Does Tesla block them after that?
Nope. No, they're actually a very good partner with Tesla.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they have a good relationship with them.
Where is it public information? Can I hear where it is?
Yeah, it's Great Lakes EV.
And where is it? Michigan?
No, it's in Ohio.
Okay, I'm going to write that down because I would like to work with people like that.
Yeah.
I mean, even if it's just for my own battery repair.
Yeah. No, they're great. I know the owner very, very well. He's a good guy.
Great Lakes EV. And where'd you say Illinois?
Ohio.
Ohio.
So yeah, I called him and asked if I could reserve a steering rack, and he's like, "I got you." So he got one.
Well, good. More and more companies will be able to do this kind of stuff.
Let's hope. They're a very specialized company. They do a bit of everything. Well, actually, not everything. They don't replace your brake pads. They don't do anything that a regular store will do. They won't do because they're just too busy.
That's good. That's exactly the way it should be.
Yeah, but they go through. They will repair suspensions. They will do the retrofits for unplugged performance to fix issues with your traditional suspension. So you know how you have like camber issues and stuff. They'll go ahead and throw in an unplugged performance suspension that fixes that, so you don't go through tires as quickly.
Here's an airport.
That is an airport. Congratulations. I love airports. They're pretty cool.
I love airports. Okay, I'll tell you the time I got to see Donald Trump in real life. Only once.
Okay.
My friend and I, Brian and I, it was coming up on spring break. I was at Texas A&M University. We decided we wanted to go somewhere for spring break. We didn't know where. Somewhere with a beach, maybe.
Okay.
Not in Texas, maybe Florida. So we drove to Houston and we decided to hitchhike on airplanes.
That's pretty cool.
And usually there's two sides to an airport. One is the general aviation side.
Yeah.
And the other one is the commercial, like Southwest Airlines.
And Delta.
Yeah. Normally they have on the general aviation side, they have a thing called an FBO that the pilots sort of hang out there and get their coffee and chat and have a phone call and whatever. Then they go out to their planes. Well, it's not on the commercial side. If you try and get out on the runway or the taxiway or anywhere on the tarmac, they're going to arrest you and throw you in jail. So obviously you don't ever try to do that. But on the general aviation side, you can go anywhere you want. You don't get on a runway. You don't get in front of any airplanes, but you can walk out on the airport. So we did. And we walked up with pilots who were getting their planes ready and said, "Hey, where are you going? Can we go with you?" And almost all of them said, "Sure, you can come with us. Come with me, but I'm just going to fly around here and land here. We're not going anywhere." We said, "No thanks." They were really nice. They almost always ask how much we weighed.
How long ago was this?
pre 9/11.
That's why. It's like before.
Oh no, you can still. I did it more recently.
No,
too.
I've heard people of doing it, but it's very difficult now. Like
No,
I've seen.
2 years ago. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, a year and a half ago. I made it all the way from Austin to Phoenix, doing the same thing, but I couldn't get from Phoenix. I got tired, so instead I rented a car to go from Phoenix to Oregon. Anyway, we're out there. Well, we're asking around. No one's going anywhere that would help us. I think one guy said he was flying to Oklahoma City or something, but we didn't want to go that way for spring break. So we're waiting around, and here comes a plane, like a 727.
Yeah.
Big giant, the word Trump on the back. This is long before he was planning on being president.
Right.
What do they call it? Trump shuttle?
And
Trump?
where was this?
Houston Intercontinental Airport.
Okay, yeah. Makes sense.
So later, one of the guard ladies, she says, "You guys are okay to walk around for a while, but Donald Trump's coming a little bit later, so then you have to step outside the gate until he's gone." Right here by the guardhouse. She wasn't mean. She was real nice. So she said, "Okay, you've got an hour. You can wander around for an hour." And they were dusting the plane and putting out red carpet. We started talking to her, and we got more of the story. The story was Donald Trump was going from Houston to New York. He was going with the first wife, Ivana. Who was it?
Ivanka.
Ivanka, the first wife.
Yeah.
And have you ever heard of Barbara Walters? No? Anyway, she's a reporter. Famous for the important famous people. She was going to interview Trump. And Trump had said, "If you want to interview me, come on my flight because I have time. I'll be flying from Houston to New York, and then we'll fly you back somehow. We'll get you on a plane. Or you can take care of it with your newspaper or a TV channel, whatever." That part didn't matter. So he said, "Sure." Then, now here's a side story. Richard Nixon, our former president, as far as I knew, the way it was described, a lot of people didn't like him, including the Secret Service didn't like him. Because Richard Nixon kept demanding that they do things that was not part of their job. Like go shopping for me or go, even after they're done being president, they still get protection for the rest of their life. They also, at that time, they used to get $200,000 a year pay for the rest of their lives. Well, Richard Nixon said, "I want to go to New York right now. You have to find me a private plane and charter the plane for me." And they said, "No, that's not what we do." He said, "I don't care. You have to protect me, and that's part of your job. So give me a plane for free. I want it right now." And they just...
While he's president or no?
No, way after he was president, after he was done. He had resigned. So, I mean, he resigned before his term ended.
Right, yeah.
So they said, "No, that's not our job." So he said, "Okay, you guys, I'm going to go take Southwest Airlines or Continental, and I'm going to fly in standard coach class, and you guys are going to have to protect me. So you either get me an airplane or I'm going to go buy a ticket on coach class." So they said, "Okay." So they called around and found out Donald Trump was flying from Houston to New York. So they called him up and said, "We got this problem. Can a few of us plus Nixon ride on your airplane?" He said, "Sure." He said, "But he's not going to sit with me." He has to sit somewhere in the back away from me and not talk to me, and he gets a ride, and that's all he gets. And you can bring however many Secret Service people you want to bring. We have enough room. So we're standing out there. We decided to make a sign that said New York or bust. And the guard lady was real cool. She said, okay, just stand over there. You're fine. Just don't run in front of the car. So here come two limousines. One has the chauffeur, Donald Trump, his wife, Barbara Walters. And then the second one had the Secret Service plus Richard Nixon.
Whoa. Sorry, I love the story. I'm actually very interested, but
Anyway,
mountain ranges.
so as the first one came up, Donald Trump taps the chauffeur on the shoulder to slow down, to look at our sign. And of course, they didn't roll down the window. They didn't stop. They didn't pick us up. They didn't do anything. But they just tapped the driver to see what we were saying. And they sort of laughed, and then they continued on. So when they got out of the limousines, everyone was swarming around Donald Trump to help him. They had 2 or 3 people with the bags getting out of the trunk. They helped everybody to the front. When Richard Nixon got out of his limousine, nobody helped him. They didn't walk around him. They opened up the trunk and they let him get his own luggage. And he's an old, feeble, short man. Really feeble. And he had this big luggage, and they wouldn't help him a bit. And he dragged it over to the cargo handlers on the plane, handed it to them, and they threw it up inside the cargo hold area. And then they were around him, protecting him, but no one wants to kill an ex-president. He gets some. So and then I saw him climb up the stairs, Richard Nixon climb up the stairs by himself. I guess one of the Secret Service guys got in behind him, but it was not real important. So that's it. That's my whole brush with greatness.
Well, yeah, apparently Trump is a very respectful person whenever you're with him in person. Like, if he goes to a restaurant, the wait staff, he's a very, he's a good tipper and all those things. Obviously, I think that's a little bit of a flaunt of wealth. He likes to flaunt a little bit.
Uh-huh.
But apparently that he's very respectful to everybody that he comes in contact with. Which, as you were saying, with how everybody treats him, sounds like.
Well,
Nixon's not that way.
They treated him, he was the boss. And they treated him as a very royal boss. But no one else was there at our gate that knew he was coming. I mean, it was sort of obvious. There's a big, giant Trump plane in
Feel
front.
that?
What? Well, slow down? What happened?
Do you feel that?
I don't know what you mean.
It's a slight shaking. The car's slightly shaking. I think either we hit a pothole too big and the tires are imbalanced now, or
it's probably unbalanced.
Yeah.
I feel a little bump, a little vibration.
Yeah.
Not much. So, any new comments on the 14 Lite 3?
Not really. It's doing its job. Had no issues yet.
Well, I think even though this did it before, when it turned left and then curved over 3 lanes and came in the driveway, that was a perfect example of how it's working. They work very smoothly, confidently, and close to perfectly. When's the last time you got a map update?
A long time ago.
Like a year or more?
3-4 months.
Oh, that recently.
Yeah.
I don't remember. Well, if there was one,
Most of the time, those are done without you even knowing, because those are automatic.
Oh,
Yeah. Also, by the way, I did learn that the downloading updates over cell is an early access thing.
right. They did that to me once, not because of early access. Well, this was in the first public version of FSD, but they did mine over cell because I refused to connect to Wi-Fi because they were announcing. It was hard to tell what they were doing. They were announcing they were going to turn off FSD, and so I would not get into Wi-Fi.
Turn off FSD. Why'd they do that?
Oh, because 10.3 came out, and within about 3 hours, everybody was having forward collision warnings. I mean, car would brake real hard. There was nothing out there. No birds, no leaves, no nothing. People were getting... This is when you have to be on the safety score. They'd drive down their neighborhood street. There were 7 cars parked. It would get 7 forward collision warnings. That were parked. 7 cars parked.
Yeah.
On a curved street.
Yeah, it seems like Tesla, whenever they do those cell updates, it's whenever they really want you to get the update for one reason or another.
Right, and that's what they did on your v14 Lite too.
And early access, the reason they do that, they did it for 3 as well.
Oh, no, but you were in Wi-Fi for 3. Remember we were parked.
Oh, you're right. But it started before then.
It
started before we were connected.
It just cost them a lot more money.
Correct.
But who cares? You know?
It depends on what the value is. The value of early access, getting it early, is to, they can show it off and find the issues early. And
well, and also they can correct the big stuff instantly. Well, so that's what I did. I drove around. The very first thing I did with FSD is, first of all, it was hard to figure out how to turn the damn thing on. It took about 3 minutes to figure that out, or 2 minutes. And then the first thing I did is I went to a country road like this and found a dirt road and went out on the dirt road and went to the end, and it stopped at the end. No red hands or anything like that. And then I don't know what the number was, 10.3.1 or something, when they came out and fixed that, and they forced it over cell phone. Is there only one? Oh no, there's 2 motors on that, one built in and one outside. Oh, that's too bad. So you just press it enough to make the first message go away, and then you outweight the second one?
Yeah.
Oh, and it goes back into hands-free mode.
Yep. This is how it was before the wait, but now that the wait's there...
But it looked like it was really close to 0 on the setting. You know, I mean, it's...
Yeah.
Oh, who knows? Maybe they changed it. No, they couldn't have changed it for v14 Lite. That wouldn't be an issue.
No, I just think the sensor's gotten worse.
Let me think of his name. Maybe it has an M in it somewhere. The guy, God, who takes apart Tracy? No, not Tracy. The guy who takes apart cars, gasoline and EV cars, and now he switched more and more and more over to Tesla. He comes to a bunch of events, sort of an older guy, thin. That he doesn't do much social media Monroe.
Oh, Sandy Monroe.
Sandy Monroe. There we go. He has taken apart the batteries, both the careful way and the cut right through it with a chainsaw way.
Exactly.
He's done both. And really, the way they're put together, they're very, very hard to take apart. They're not meant to be taken apart originally. Have you met Sandy yet?
Mm-mm.
I met him a couple times, but he wouldn't recognize me. Because, you know, so many people have talked to him.
There's only 2 people to open up a hardware 4 computer before me.
Oh,
That posted the images online.
what about Green the Only?
Number 1, Sandy Monroe. Number 2,
Yeah.
Green the Only.
Uh-huh.
I was the 3rd person.
How did you get hold of one?
I ripped it out of a car,
And where'd the car come from?
a junkyard.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Wow, they didn't even know what they had, did they?
I mean, yeah, they did.
They did?
Yeah, it cost me $400.
Oh, yeah. I bought 2 screens from a junkyard in New York. Display screens for the older ones.
And they made me take it out. They wouldn't take it out.
They wouldn't take it out.
Yeah.
And then I bought one screen from a junkyard in somewhere in Texas, I think.
Yeah, right now I'm looking for a hardware 4.5.
Yeah, Elon mentioned it again. It wasn't. He didn't call it a 4.5. He called it a
4.1.
expanded RAM or something.
Yeah.
They didn't. As far as I know, they didn't change the chip at all.
No. No, but he did mention it again. Because the 4.5 sticker is real. It's a real thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now they say it's just a misprint, and it's not any different. But that very much could be a cover-up.
Right.
And nobody's gotten their hands on one.
But somebody took a picture of one. Didn't they post it about 4 months ago or 3 months ago?
I mean, there's pictures of them inside of cars, but nobody's taken.
Pulled it out.
Yeah, nobody's pulled it out and looked inside to see if there's anything different. If anybody has a hardware 4.5 they let me rip into, I'll put it back together and put it back in the car. For science.
Organ donation.
Man, it's beautiful out here.
Yeah, and it's so much easier
Yeah, because we have FSD.
to let the car do it, except for that damn steering wheel sensor thing.
It ain't the car's fault. And it's not bad either.
Well, and it didn't happen almost the whole trip up.
Yeah. It didn't happen the whole trip up.
Wasn't it? Didn't it happen once somewhere in Kentucky or somewhere?
Nope.
Okay.
It might have happened before I put the weights on.
Yeah.
I'm half tempted to remove the weights now.
Well, as an experiment, you could also even them out.
We can also zip tie them back on if
That's
it's a
what I was
problem.
thinking. You
Yeah.
could zip tie them back on, but you could even them out. Well, I guess not. That wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't matter.
Nah. Yeah, I just wonder how much force it'll take to do it without the weights there.
I bet that message scared the pants off of people who had a defeat device on there. You know, the first time it popped up, like somebody who put, you could buy official, some guy showed me his, and
Steering wheel
he
weights,
said,
yeah.
yeah, do you want to buy one? And it was all curved and it's attached with whatever, Velcro or something. And he wanted me to write down where to buy it on Amazon, and I said, I don't need it. I don't have any need for that, even when it was a pretty bad nag.
It's gotten so used to how efficient we're driving. It's too good. It originally said we were getting there at 50%. Now it says we're getting there at 40. It's just the efficiency difference. Like, we've been so efficient because we've been driving slow. It got used to it.
What do you mean? But that number went down, right?
Yeah.
So that means
We're not driving as efficiently as we have been because we've been driving a lot slower.
yeah. Well, it won't. If you put it in sloth, well, there's a truck behind us. But if you put it in sloth, would it just go? Well, then we've got that boat in front of us, so it would do the same thing it's doing now.
Yeah. But it's fine. We have so much buffer. Yeah, I plan to have buffer on all of them. If possible, of course.
Yeah. Did you? We probably don't need to, but does a better route planner, do they also include RV camping sites?
They do.
That's good. And which one has more listed? Plug share or a better route planner?
It depends. Level 3, 100% a better route planner. Level 2 and level 1 is plug share.
Plug share.
Plug share has better reviews.
Plug share is a crappy written web page, but they have great information.
Yes. A better route planner is the opposite. Actually, not the opposite. It has good information. It's just not as much.
And better and well written too.
Yeah.
But see, obviously PlugShare doesn't say anything at all about your battery status
Or routing or anything.
or routing.
Yeah.
Chargings, 31 charge places to charge.
I don't remember.
Well, anyway, that's good.
Yeah, the only issue we're gonna have is like the Beaver Creek to whatever, and getting to Beaver Creek. It's just that one area that doesn't have a lot of chargers.
Do we have to go through that
Yeah,
area?
we do. There's no other way to get.
I mean, we couldn't go a little more south and then turn right, turn left. I mean,
Nope.
here comes an animal, a dead animal. Well, maybe not an animal. A blanket, maybe.
It went around it as well.
Was it a blanket?
I think so.
In some ways, this is very much like Oregon. A highway next to the river,
Yeah.
and then the forest with a lot of evergreen. Oh, sometime later, I might be able to find it online, but or maybe you can either send me the link or the MP3 file for that interview, the Elon
Yes.
Musk interview. But I can probably find it. You think it's completely blocked everywhere on X?
There's a few of them on X that people are reposting.
Are they getting in trouble?
Yes.
And then maybe the people who download it are also getting in trouble?
No.
No. That's great. This,
Yeah.
I feel a slight vibration.
Yeah.
We would have never noticed it on the Dalton.
No. No, it's like a bed rim or something.
I have the same problem in my car. Just a day or two before I got to your house, it got more obvious. So I'm going to have to take it into a Discount Tire or some other tire company.
You can come with me to go to Discount Tire.
Where is it?
Louisville.
Louisville.
It's less than an hour away from my house.
Okay. Yeah, I might do that.
It's up to you. I mean, you don't
Yeah,
have
I've
to,
got to
but-
figure out. I keep rescheduling both my Tesla appointment and my dentist appointment. And they call me every 4 or 5 days and say, okay, when are you coming? Well, Tesla sends it on the app. I think I rescheduled it to the 17th, August 17th for Tesla.
Yeah. Is that in Houston? Or Austin?
No, in Austin, but it's the one called Ridge Point.
Yeah, I've been to that one.
Which is probably the furthest one away from my house, but they seem to be friendly. And actually, all of them are friendly. But that one is also in a nice neighborhood, and they're the ones who gave me the Cybertruck for 5 days.
Yeah.
I told you, but I'm still trying to remember. There was a poster at a hotel in Canada, and it was about I don't know, some offer for the hotel. Maybe it was like you sign up for this getaway weekend and you get 600,000 points, or 60,000 points or something. I don't know. It was something unimportant. It was a poster for the hotel, and for some reason I was reading this fine print at the bottom, and it said this offer is only good with not to be mixed with other offers, blah blah blah, the standard stuff. And right in the middle it said, and if you're a Canadian citizen, you have to have proof of a mathematics test. Out of nowhere. It didn't say anything about U.S. citizens or anybody else, only Canadian citizens. And it had nothing to do with the poster. Like, you're going to get 60,000 points for a vacation to the Bahamas or something.
That's weird.
I really wish I had taken, maybe I took a picture of it, but maybe not. I wish I had. That's the same place I told you, the girl in that town, at the clerk at the grocery store. I gave her 35 Canadian dollars, and she couldn't figure out how much money I gave her. She couldn't.
Is that the one where I got the icy pop or whatever?
No, this was before I met you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, before I came to Kentucky.
I know what you mean.
Hold it, no, because I was in Canada for a week and a half before I came to Kentucky.
Thank goodness we have our lead car.
Well, and if we do stop, we can always turn it off.
Brake pedal. Not brake pedal, parking brake. No,
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it.
And also, I told you how one time, it wasn't this situations, but one time it tried to go around. I'm sure this is probably one of the things they fixed.
I mean, it really wasn't that bad. It did well on a few of them.
On mine, this was on version 14.3.4. You know, she was nice. What do you call that machine? I always call it a steamroller, but I don't know what it is. Oh, how's the camera? Is the feed on?
Yep.
Okay. Is that going both YouTube and X?
Correct.
Good. You don't want any of these with peanuts, right?
Correct.
Okay.
We'll have to see where the Canadian border is, because I think it's the next one.
Oh, really? We're that close?
Yeah.
Okay, we have to at least stop for about 10 minutes for several things. One is I should pee. Maybe you can if you have a chance. Put all our declaration and food up here.
Yeah.
Write it on the list. Just like last time.
Yeah.
When you say the next one, is it after the next charge?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I think that once we get to the next charger, if we'll switch until I get nervous about the areas where there's no lines again. The auto steer has scarred me.
They've trained you. Yeah, you get your hands ready.
Yeah, I was going to do it. I was like, oh wait, it's FSD. It's not going to mess up.
You know how many people, both you and me, they said, oh yeah, I know that system, but it doesn't do well if there's no lines. It doesn't work if there's no, that's what people kept saying. It doesn't work if there's no lines. Did you see the guy in the convertible with the cowboy hat over here at Fred Meyer?
Yeah.
He has 2 Teslas. Yes, I was talking to them. I said, have you ever heard of this thing called full self-driving? They started laughing. And I couldn't hear him because a jet was flying over the top of us. And he said he had two, a Cybertruck and a Model Y in Colorado. Actually, I said, nice car. I like how your car looks. And he said, how do you like your Tesla? The first thing he said, even though I was very far away from the Tesla, I said, oh, that's not mine.
Yeah, FSD doesn't need lane lines. I bet lines, they have no idea how to drive if there's no lane lines.
Have you seen, besides Canada, have you seen people driving in other countries?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
Italy.
How was it? I thought, well, I guess it was in the 60s and 70s.
They're a bit faster, like they cut in and out a little bit more, but it's nothing too crazy.
But they obey the rules?
Generally. Not too closely, but...
As far as I remember, I've never been to Italy.
Really? You should go. It's pretty.
I have a friend that moved there.
Yeah, Italy, Spain. Glad they won the World Cup. That was cool. But yeah, Spain. I feel like it was
Good car. Good car. You see that?
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been to Spain, so I don't really remember all that well. But
I've only been to Malaga. Oh, and then two birds for tire tracks. Two birds. Look out there.
Yeah, it's pretty.
What a great state we're in.
Yeah.
So that's the farthest north you've ever been, correct?
Let me
this trip?
think about this. I think that's the farthest north I've ever been. Hold on. Once I went to the border of Kazakhstan, but I don't know how far north it was. And it was so cold. Then I was in China, in the northwest edge of China.
Then you were very much south of where we just were.
Oh, okay.
That's nowhere near the Arctic Circle.
And then the other place was I went to about the middle, almost a little bit north in Mongolia, but that's probably not near the Arctic Circle either.
Nope.
This was real Mongolia, not inner Mongolia. Let me think. I mean, in an airplane, I've been there, but that doesn't count.
Been where?
North of the Arctic Circle. But that doesn't count at all.
How'd you do that?
Flew up the coast of Canada and then up through Alaska and then sort of curved left, went down the coast of Russia. But airplanes, you're already up at negative 40 degrees Celsius anyway.
Right.
And the airplane's comfortable and you don't see anything. Let's see.
Here, look. Yep. There you go.
It's very little pressure.
Holding steady at 40.
Yeah.
there's, in comparison, there's probably thousands of Teslas that drive this road.
Yeah.
Do you remember what state we're crossing into? Oh no, sorry. We're going into Canada first and then the United States.
Yes. Oh, did I tell you where we were crossing over?
You said something, but I forgot. Alberta.
No, that's into Canada.
Yeah,
That was in Canada, but we are crossing over North Dakota.
that's where I crossed.
We're gonna go through Minnesota, Minneapolis. So that's kind of cool. We'll go through Chicago.
Yeah, that's where I
I
crossed.
like Chicago.
The one I crossed was a tiny 3-person crossing, and that's probably not the one where we're going.
Also, getting back into the U.S. is gonna be easy peasy.
Yeah. My brother, just before we got up there to Alaska, my brother went to Juneau and Saskatoon, or I forgot what it's called. And anyway, 2 or 3 of those stops that you can get to in the protected water border channel and the ocean. Probably Homer.
Meow. You don't have to worry about it sending you off a cliff, is what I love. Preconditioning battery for fast charging.
We have tons of extra battery for that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I knew to look because I could hear it.
Yeah, sometimes I can hear it
It's very high pitched noise.
high pitched. Yeah.
Yeah.
My son and probably you both say I mean, my son always says that's not high pitched. He says that's to him medium pitched. But he and you can hear very, very high pitched.
Yeah. I can hear some really high pitched stuff. It was really funny. There in Kentucky, when we first moved in, we lived in a double wide before, like, while our house was being built.
Yeah.
And my mom could be in her bedroom and I could be in my bedroom, completely on other sides of the house. And there was this electric lighter that it used a little arc and you could light candles with it and that type of stuff.
Yeah. Piezoelectric quartz.
Something like that. She would turn it on. I would be in my bedroom with the door shut. She'd be in her bedroom with the door shut, lighting candles. And actually, no, she'd be in her bathroom, which had the door shut.
You could hear it.
And it drove me crazy. It hurt my ears. And I was on the other side of the house.
Yeah, that's what happens to my son.
Yeah. Now it doesn't bother me as much. But I can still hear it from upstairs in my house. And you've been to my house, so you know how, soundproof it really is.
Your house is giant.
Yeah.
Well, I shouldn't say giant. It's well built. You're not going to hear through the walls.
Right. It's a medium-sized home. It's like 2,000 square feet, I think.
A friend of mine, no, a friend of my brother's, the family was sort of rich. They had a swimming pool, a tennis court, and a monkey.
A monkey?
Yeah, out by the swimming pool, there was a cage, big cage. I mean, as big as a walk-in closet or bigger. And the guy had a security guard.
That's
driver,
crazy.
like a chauffeur security guard,
Yeah.
because the father was rich and they were worried about him and the kid being kidnapped.
Yeah. That's one thing we really want to build is whenever we went to Spain, there's a game called Paddleball. Or paddle. It's not called paddleball, it's just called paddle. It's very similar to pickleball, but it's slightly different. It has walls on the back that you can bounce things off of.
It's like handball, but with paddles.
Pickleball, handball had a baby. And it has these special rackets. Oh, it's so much fun. I want to build a paddleball court, but that's a lot. I mean, you can make it out of cinder blocks, but again, it's like, it's one of those things. It's not necessarily, it's not a necessity. Sorry. And, you know, poor Firefly. He died.
Yeah. Another big mountain over here.
Yeah.
Or two. Yeah, what was that? Perpendicular shadow?
I don't even think, I don't know. It didn't change speed at all.
Yeah. Just was ready.
Yeah. That doesn't bother me at all.
No, it doesn't bother me at all. The truck behind us is way far back. There was no danger.
There was no danger if they were right on our tail.
Well, for that little tiny thing, you're
Yeah.
right.
Like they could literally be 5 inches away and it would not have gotten any closer or farther. You know, I wonder if the phantom braking that they've had before that's been a little bit more serious, I wonder if they've gotten it down to that.
Yeah.
Because we haven't had any of that yet.
Some people report phantom braking when they don't know enough about FSD. They don't know what the car sees.
Yeah.
If you and I see a little rabbit stick its head out and then run back and the car does a little nothing, most people don't see that.
Yeah, and there's sometimes when it, like, quote unquote, phantom brakes, that I'm not sure if it was a phantom brake or not because I didn't see what it saw.
Yeah.
Right, and it felt like it saw something. And I go back in the dash cam and I see, oh crap, there was something there. Like a bird or a bunny or a deer on the side of the road.
Originally, I tried to put my Tesla wall charger out on the curb on a pole. And then one of my friends pointed out that it would be on the city easement, even though it's my property. It would be on the city easement, and if they ever had utility work or something, they would be allowed to tear it up and not have to pay extra for it.
Correct.
So, and I would have loved to have it out on the street where it was really obvious, where somebody could, they didn't even have to come in my driveway. They could just pull up, plug in and charge. But instead I put it on the outside of my garage. But you can't see any of the wires or pipes or anything. It's just the unit itself. And, well, I take it, you can see the main wire that plugs into the car, but nothing else.
I know what you meant.
And hopefully Mark is using it now.
What's your electricity price?
Average is 17 cents per kilowatt hour, including all the fees and add-on crap they do.
That's not bad.
But I sell they have the way I signed up for my solar, I sell everything to the city that comes out of the solar, everything, all of it, 100%.
Yeah.
It goes into one meter, and then it goes this far to another meter, and then I buy it back from them if I need it. And that's at the beginning of the month. I make a profit. They buy it from me for 10.5 cents per kilowatt hour, and at the beginning of the month I'm only paying 8.5 cents per kilowatt hour. And then later on in the month, after about 4 days, I'm up to about 11 cents per kilowatt hour. And then by the end of the month, I'm paying 19 cents per kilowatt hour, maybe.
So it goes up?
Yeah, because it's on a tier basis. They figure the poor people, the first 500 kilowatt hours is cheap because everybody has to use 500 kilowatt hours in a month.
Yeah.
And then after that, it's the more you use, the more luxury it's considered.
I see.
So eventually it gets very high.
Yeah, I'm on 9 cents a kilowatt hour.
But my
Flat rate.
9 cents, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's
My-
with taxes and fees as well. It's more like 8 cents
Yeah.
without.
But my friend in Colorado Springs,
Shout out Kentucky Power.
yeah,
Sorry, continue.
Colorado Springs has a trick. The way it works is, let's say you pay 15 cents per kilowatt hour, including fees and everything. But the trick is, if you ever pull more than, let's say, let me think about this. If you ever pull more than 3 kilowatts at one time, the rate for the whole, even if it's for 5 minutes, for 5 minutes you pull 3 kilowatts, the rate for the whole month goes up. And then if you pull 6 kilowatts, the rate for the whole month goes up again, not just that one time. And so when I plugged in and charged it, they helped me get all the correct adapters, and I plugged in. I probably used $6 worth of electricity. See this here?
Yeah.
Well, that was good.
Yeah.
And it was a sweater, right?
I think that was a piece of paper.
Okay, well, anyway, their bill went up $65. They normally pay about $50 a month because they don't use heat. They heat their house with wood.
I mean, you know what they could do? Install a Tesla Powerwall
Right, and then they even it out.
and even it out. Yeah.
Right, so, but the wife was really upset. She said, I used $65 worth of electricity. And I said, that's not possible. You can't, it's impossible. You can't pump that much electricity in. I showed up at her house with 30%, and I pumped it up to 70%.
Yeah.
So I got a 40% charge. And she was saying it was $65. So and she kept saying she couldn't find her electric bill. And then the next time I came over, I wouldn't charge. I'd charge in town instead. And then finally we got hold of the bill, and that's the trick. They base it on peak usage at any one moment.
Oh, you know what I haven't seen yet?
Hold it, you haven't seen an alien from another planet.
That is correct. But the Tesla app showing that you're in FSD.
Oh, it's there? Oh, where does it show it now?
It's loading.
Starman.
It says last seen an hour ago.
Did you update it yet?
What?
The app?
I haven't. I think I updated the app, yeah. But I don't think the app was the one that needed to be updated. Oh, yeah, look at that.
Oh, it has the blue line and the self-driving.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That I've never seen that. I probably have it available, but I haven't done it yet.
Yeah, it came to Hardware 3 first. When has that ever been a thing?
Well, it was a thing for
almost a year.
All the 3 years that there were no AI4.
Well, no.
Or 4 years. Or 5 years.
No. I mean, after AI4 launched.
Yeah.
There was about a year where AI3 got everything first.
Yeah.
AI4 didn't even have FSD for a while.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, the Cybertruck people were going crazy. Well, that's one of the main reasons I bought my Model Y, is because it appeared at that time, and it was true, they were getting updates first for a while. Oh, we went down to 36.
Oh, it stopped preconditioning.
That's an interesting observation.
I wonder if the battery just got warm enough.
Hey, 13 minutes.
Battery conditioning used to. Whoa.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know what we saw, but
Yeah, I used to. I also shifted into hurrying mode.
how much was, you said 2% for battery preconditioning?
Yeah. Yeah, I also shifted into hurrying mode.
Yeah.
And it's been, instead of going 65, it's been going 70. Which we have so much excess energy.
I love it. Excess energy is the right way. I really love the excess, because one of the things that I've done that's different is I've done a lot of, about every week or two, I would camp out in my car, like with the bed.
Yeah.
And it would either be way too hot or way too cold. I mean, what time it showed on the screen, negative 23 Celsius. So that's close to 0 Fahrenheit, I think. And I camped out, and I was really cautious about the battery. So one time I think I used 50% of the battery, but all I had to do was drive 5 miles down the road.
Yeah.
I charged up to 80%. I was at 30% when I woke up.
Bridge!
2 bridges.
Bridge! I love bridges.
Have we done these bridges before?
Yes.
Of course we have, because we're going to a place we've been.
Bridge! That's the pipeline bridge.
That is the pipeline bridge.
Bridge! I remember seeing that on the way up.
I do, but I wasn't thinking of the pipeline.
You thought it was electricity or something.
No, I was just not thinking maybe it could have been water.
No, that's what you had said. You said it's like
electricity.
electricity or water pipe. That's what you had said.
Yeah.
I had said, I don't know, it looks like some sort of like liquid pipe.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think of the oil.
It's too big for electricity. There it went back, preconditioning.
Yeah. It's teetering on it.
And it went up to 37. You saw that? It said Big D package store. In the old days, I'd never been into one, but except my dad did. A package store was a place that sold liquor, alcohol, and I guess you would call in an order, or you would go in and they would have a an empty box, load in the stuff you were buying in the box, and it was like a package.
Huh.
I don't know why they called it that. Maybe to hide the idea that it's alcohol. I don't know.
Yeah, we'll leave this on until I drive again
Okay.
through the border. And then once you finish driving the next leg to the border, and then I'm driving again.
Well, you need to be in the driver's seat to cross the border.
Yeah. When I do, I'll cut this off because I want to be the first person to experiment with things.
Yeah, of
you know.
course. Well,
Not that I don't trust you. Keep in
no,
mind,
you've
that's
already
not the
seen
case.
it
Yeah.
before there was weight.
Right. Yeah. And I want to be the person to disengage if I end up accidentally disengaging. I don't want you to be responsible for that.
Yeah.
I can't wait. Once my streak crosses 1,000, I'm totally becoming that person on Twitter that sees like somebody post a picture of a disengagement screen where it asks you what went wrong. I'll be like, huh, never seen this panel before. Wow, that took nothing.
This was moving, and there was somebody hanging outside of it while it was moving. That little four-wheel.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, if we could figure out why that Honda generator was doing that, then it would have been great. I would have liked a little bit more because there was an ability to get one of them that was one of the connector ones, and you could connect two of them together.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and generate double the power. That would have been sweet. But we didn't have the right connector either. Technically, off of that one, we could have done 20 amps.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah.
Also, it would have been pretty cool if we could have gotten a propane one. First.
Yes. The propane ones run cleaner as well and don't smell as bad.
And probably don't leak as much in the car.
Oh, 100%, yeah. Propane is a very safe gas compared to gasoline. Yeah, the only camera point that I think FSD needs a little bit more
The rear.
is yes, but I actually don't think that's as bad. I think that with enough training they can figure that out. I think that's just
What's
dumb
the
AI model.
camera point they need.
This way. Because right now I have to move my head over here to see if anybody's coming in this lane.
I see.
Right? B pillar doesn't see this far forward.
That's right. It sees out.
Yeah. This camera is great because it sees behind.
Yeah.
So when you're changing lanes, that's great. We need that camera, but on the back pointing forward. That would be wonderful. It would just look really weird. You need to find a way to make it look
I
better.
like the idea of like 16 cameras.
I think that that's unnecessary and
I
expensive.
know, but it'd be cool.
Oops. Sorry, guys. I whacked you. I agree it'd be cool. I just don't think
I just saw a moose or something.
Oh,
An
we'll
elk
save,
or a moose.
we'll save the video.
Well, you'll get about 1 second of it. I looked over and there, it was just there for a second.
We almost there, fam.
11 miles to put up your tent.
When I get my front PPF, I think I'm just going to take it to G And then I'm also gonna have him do my mirrors again because you can see
Back
they're kind of
in Tennessee.
yeah. It's a trip I can make in a day.
You're gonna do your mirrors?
I said I'm gonna have G redo my mirrors.
Oh, the outside. Yeah, I was just thinking for a minute. I was thinking of the inside, like on top of the mirror itself.
No, it's just all the little things. It's hard. They're really hard to do. Everything else I did all right. And I'll have him do one of the things that's peeling off as well. My door handles are pretty good. I think door handles are great. Don't need to redo those. I say this, he's not a sponsor at all, but I'm just thinking about it. G is like the coolest dude.
Yeah.
If y'all if y'all need anything PPF or anything that he sells, please.
And he does stickers also.
Yes.
And I think they maybe do shirts and hats and stuff like that.
I think so. But G is just a wonderful human being.
He's so friendly and
Yes. He's a genuine dude. Very genuine dude. He's not gonna rip you off. That's a guarantee. And if you feel like you've been ripped off, we stopped there to do something. I don't remember what it was.
pray.
No. No, we had FSD go in there for some reason.
Oh,
I think it was to like recalculate or switch maybe. Why is everybody getting in the right lane? Oh, maybe because we're turning. Yeah, we'll see. Approaching destination. We'll pull over near destination. That says near. It was overcast when we came last time.
now it's bright and perfect weather.
Yeah, and you can see the
Sky,
yeah.
horizon.
Oh, clean. Well done, car. Well done. To 114-mile streak. Peasants. I think the highest streak on Hardware 3 is, I think, 300.
Oh, who has it? Your friend John?
No, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember. I saw it somewhere. I will easily get 1,000 or more on this trip, as long as FC does.
Do we have a streak? We have a streak.
Yeah, it's 215.
215.
Oh, is it actually going to turn into the right driveway? Thank goodness. Don't turn left. Don't turn left. Turn. Yes. It's like right here. Right here.
There's a little bit of water out there.
Yeah. I got it.
Is that it? All right.
Beautiful. Well done. Again, I've been saying this for forever. Remove the option, because it does good on reversing. It really does good on reversing.
Yeah, don't hit something.
No. It does good on reversing when not parking.
Yeah.
When it's like reversing to like turn around on a street or something, perfect. Wonderful.
Yeah, which one are you going to?
It doesn't matter.
I just meant if somebody else comes, I guess they have plenty of room.
Yeah, these things are pretty long. Not worried about it. I don't actually. I'm not gonna let it get out of here either. Cause
And we have to know our next
yeah, I'll put
jump.
it in. Oh, I need my phone for this one. Oh, my legs. Oh, they're dying. Okay. Recharge. Let's go.
Did you have to do an app?
Oh, this one says 60 kilowatts. Hold up. I think this is the 60. I think the one over here is. Yeah, that's why. He was charging on the 120. We were only charging on the 60.
Let me change real quick. Yeah, that's why we had problems last time, because we were on a 60 kilowatt, not a maybe like 120 or 160 or something like that. Cool. Appreciated. Y'all, my version 14 Lite, am I gonna ram into something? Who knows? Okay, yeah, because I'm going inside to go to the restroom.
What about these hamburgers? Keep them just in case?
I guess, yeah. I'm deleting the app.
Is this the last one we have that's like this?
Yes.
Watch. When you delete the app, it's going to take all the electricity back.
Uncharges the car. Okay, the next charger. No, it's Beaver Creek. Okay, we have two options, okay? You ready to hear our options? It's up to you what we do.
All right.
So
The number I'd like to hear is arrival percentage.
okay, Beaver Creek.
I remember that's the one we were all night there, right?
Yeah, because we couldn't get plugged in for 2 hours. So yeah, it would take 107%. Now keep in mind, we did the whole thing and had 10% left over last time because we didn't go the speed limit.
This
We
is
went
live
50.
projection based on this, right?
Correct.
So like you said, it's 108%.
Yeah. So, but again, remember we made it last time.
Okay, but what's in between?
So that's what I was getting to, is that there is basically nothing in between. But
How about a bicycle generator?
I wish, dude. In talk,
I remember talk.
we were gonna stop and talk, and we were gonna get there at like -4%. Remember, and then we were end up getting there at like 35%. We didn't end up stopping, right?
Mm-hmm. How fast is that one?
There are campgrounds that pop up on PlugShare, but there are no fast chargers. But
Does it have a 50 amp?
But yes, but on a better route planner, it says talk transportation 25 kilowatts. Last successful charge July 3rd. Has no pictures, no ratings, no location.
Hold it. What about July 3rd?
Was the last successful charge.
Oh, that's good. That's acceptable. You know, usually we go drive into one, and last charge was 2022.
Right. But again, it's not even on PlugShare. So there's a chance it's not real.
It's not on PlugShare.
Correct.
Is it on the road near us?
Not really.
Here, let's look at it on the map.
Yeah, okay, so you can add it in.
That's our border, right?
Yep. So it's before the border.
And Bear Creek's in in Canada.
Correct. Cool. It's right over here. It's this blue roof. It says to navigate to this blue roof. I don't see it anywhere, but that doesn't mean it's not there. So this is where it says to go. So it's actually right off the road.
I think I'm going to get my phone.
But again, there are a lot of plugs near it.
Well, it would be best if we don't have to charge at 120 volts.
I agree. All right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. I think we should not charge up to 100.
Okay, what do you want to set it? 95, 90?
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of charging up to 100%.
I agree. Okay, what number do you want? 80, 85, 90?
95. We'll set it to, and we'll just see where we can get from. Ow! This thing right here, this metal shocks you a little bit sometimes.
Oh, that happens to me. I didn't mean to.
No, it's fine.
Okay, let's walk over there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
I
go to
gotta
the
bring
bathroom.
trash.
Yeah. I want to at least charge a 90 here, at least.
Okay,
Yeah.
and then we'll do some more research.
And we'll do some hypermiling on the way there.
Well,